this model comes from what I've seen from agencies which are really kicking it, doing extremely well, and those who are struggling. So what I've seen is this. We've got a number of different levels with agencies, and this isn't just in the UK, USA. This is in Canada, Australia, and France, and Spain, and Germany, and this is around the world. But I found that there's some consistencies both in terms of the way we treat our business, also in terms of the income we get, and how we really see our role in the business. I found that we've got a number of different levels. So we've got the startup recruiter. So they're actually working on a desk at the moment. They're looking to maybe think about setting up a loan, but they're actually working on a desk. It might be new to recruitment, or at least definitely new to the idea of setting up their own business. Secondly, we actually got the startup agency. So these are those brave warriors who've gone out to set up their own agencies, and they're really going out there to really take on board the, I want to get the commissions. If I'm doing the work, I want to get paid for it. I want to get compensated in the right way. Next, we've got those agencies which are in stability. So these are the agencies who are doing well. And by the way, what this looks like in terms of startup recruiter, we're looking at about, it could be up to sort of 5k a month in terms of startup recruiter. The startup agency might be looking at about 10k a month, and those are sort of hitting stability around about 20k a month. And then as we move into the next phase, success, we're looking at those who are maybe hitting around 40k and thereabouts. But now we're starting to get into the agencies which are they've got a real growth factor, and those who are looking to move into scale. And we're looking at about 80. Now these figures aren't set in stone, but these are sort of rough figures we found from the last few years from agencies as they move up this ladder. So I don't know where you are on this ladder, but I've seen this firsthand. These are the steps that you're going to go through to grow your agency, and there are certain growth factors you're going to move through. And these are the rough sort of figures per month. And then what we've got at the top are those agencies which are in a place of significance. Now, what that means with significance, it doesn't mean that you're arrogant. It doesn't mean that you're in any way better than anyone else. And in fact, no matter what level you are on the scale, it doesn't mean you're any better or any worse than anyone else. But in terms of significance, what I mean by it is those recruiters and agencies who've got the ability to decide what they're going to do. They're free. They're free of their business. Now what we've seen is sort of the break-even point sort of hits down here between the 5 and 10k mark, typically. This is the break-even point. But in terms of actually how this applies in your business and the amount of time and effort you put into the business, we found that down here we've got those who are actually on a desk. They're probably thinking about starting their own agency in spare time. Those who are starting their agencies, they're probably going to be focused 100% on this, but some have started them in the background part-time. Now if you're in stability, you're definitely running the agency full-time. This is your baby. This is your passion. This is what you've been born to do. You're out there to get the money now. You're out there to get the fees. You're out there to really dominate the market space. Now those who've hit quote success phase, ironically, they now find that they're on overtime. They are working the hours, but they are killing themselves. They're in a place whereby they're working longer than they expected to, longer than they planned to. That freedom's now gone. The freedom's now gone. So it's that weighing up. Is this really working for me? Then in the scale phase, we've got those agencies, those owners as directors who can now see light at the end of the tunnel. It's painful, it's killing them, but I know that if I can sell this, the money's going to be worth it. The money's going to be worth it. And at the top, we've got where we want to be, for free. We can actually decide how much time we're going to spend in the business. We're going to decide, because now we've got systems, we've got automation, we've got true leverage. If I want to sell it, I'm going to sell it. If not, I don't need to be in the business. It's systematic. So I don't know whether you read the 4-Hour Work Week or the E-Myth or so forth, but you've got a business that supports that model. We've now got that freedom, that significance. So really what I found is we've got there's 3 key sort of breakpoints that take place with our agencies. There's three key areas. We've got those who are in In fact, I changed the pen. We've got those who are in here, and these down here are in hunting mode. So if you're down here, you're in hunting mode. You're probably looking for candidates. You're probably looking for clients, and you're hunting. You're in hunt mode. The next phase is we're in build mode. So if you're here, what we're looking to do, we're in build mode. So now we understand we've got some candidates, we've got some clients, we're breathing, but we know to truly grow, we need to build. We need to build systems. We need to build automation. We need to build it, but we're not doing it. But we know we need to. That's when you're in the build phase. And the next phase, which is where you want to be, is where you're in flow. If you're in flow, you're now focusing on, if you send out an email, if you need to hire staff, if you need to bring on board candidates, if you need to get new clients, you've got a system for it. It's a great place to be. Now you may be working long hours if you're in the scale place, but you know you're close. So when we're in flow, we've taken on board systems, we've taken on board automation. So if you're in the hunt phase, you're looking to get into build. If you're in the build phase, you're looking to get into flow. Now I don't know where you are, but this next few minutes is only going to be relevant to those who are here, who are in probably startup agency, if you have the right mindset, in startup up to looking to gain significance. If you're a startup recruiter, if you're on your own desk, if you're still working for the man, this next few minutes probably isn't going to be for you. But if you are in a startup agency, you're looking to get in stability. If you're in stability, looking to get in success. If you're looking to get from success into scale, and then you're looking to have true automation, maybe create a business that you want to sell, then you're in the right place. What we want to be doing is focusing on three things. We want to focus on you being one to many. We want to focus on you having inbound, and we want to focus on a systematic approach to our business so it's predictable. If that's where you want to be in any of these 5 key areas, then the next step is really simple. It's to have a quick 10-minute chat with us. It's going to be a friendly interrogation, just to work out if or how you can apply these strategies in your business. We're going to have a 10-minute conversation. If it works out you can apply this in your business, then we're going to have a completely free 45-minute strategy call. If it works out these strategies you can't apply in your business, I'll be very honest. I'm always direct with you. I'll be transparent, and I'll tell you why these strategies won't work in your business. So if you want to move from one-to-one into one-to-many, if you want to move into having inbound rather than outbound, then we'll have a 10-minute chat. A 10-minute get acquainted chat, completely no pressure, no hassle. This isn't a sales call, by the way. This is just a take it head on as it is. We'll have a 10-minute chat to see if these strategies can apply in your business.